Well, I expect both teams to steady each other for some time. After 15 minutes, the game should explode and come to life. The first goal is very...
Lineup that we were expecting the starting 11 for the Jamaicans, and so Cephas, Dixon, Burrell, Palmer, Hayden, Russell, Bell, Holgate, King, Lembikisa and Davis are all in the starting lineup for the Jamaicans as they walk through the rendition of the anthems. Philip, Peters, Jack, Raymond, Paul, G, Tech, Community Stadium is Trinidad and Tobago taking on Jamaica.
So the West Indies come to West London. It's over 30 degrees Celsius in Kingston, Jamaica right now. It's not in Kingston upon Thames or here in neighbouring Hounslow, but the weather hasn't been able to unduly dampen the party atmosphere. Carnival Field and starting lineup play their club football in England. He's made 7 changes to the side that beat St Vincent and the 4-0 Gold Cup qualifying win against Cuba. Kevin Molina, the most capped player in this side, who was a goal scorer in that game. Alvin Jones and Daniel Phillips are the only ones to keep their places. Phillips of Stevenage is one of just 2 English-based players in the 11, along with Crystal Palace teenager Rio Cardines, who makes a senior international debut after impressing with Palace's under-20. Well, to say they know each other well is something of an understatement. Burrell, Birmingham born, but qualifying to play for Jamaica and doing so today for the very first time after 11 goals in England's 3rd tier in League One with the Brewers this season. Also a debut for and the Gold Cup in the summer, for which they have both named provisional 60-player squads. Plenty still to play for everyone involved. English officials tonight. Sam Barrett is the referee, a Premier League ref since last year, who back in December was promoted to FIFA's international list. He's going to be overseeing this first semi-final. Both sides, of course, in their traditional colours. The Reggae Boys in the yellow, green and black that will get the action underway. They will play from left to right in this first half. The stage is set. It is Trini-Jam time in the first of this week's semi-finals. Who will claim the Caribbean crown? And don't get too far on that far side. Ronaldo Cephas was a goal scorer in the last game, the 3-0 victory against St Vincent and the Grenadines. So put Jamaica's place at the Gold Cup this summer in the USA. Both of these nations will be contesting that competition. Let's have another look at it. He's left a little isolated, Jack, here. Left the leg in, clearly inside the area. And the referee had a decent enough view, I think, of it from there. There's the penalty. And the opportunity for the Reggae Boys to strike first in West London. The Trinidad and Tobago supporters, who are stationed behind Marvin Phillips' goal, trying to play their part in making this more difficult for Casey Palmer. He's the one that is going to step up and take it, and scores coolly with a Panenka penalty from Palmer to score his first goal in Jamaican colours. Playing a sort of occasion where it may well be fitting. And he will certainly remember his first international goal. First goal for anybody actually since he scored for Hull City at Stoke City back in September. For the World Cup qualifiers, or the Gold Cup to come. Well, still ahead here, and they're going in pursuit of more. Lembikisa, forward from fullback. He's able to stand up the cross, didn't quite reach Casey Palmer. Touch in there for Bell, now Cephas. Back towards Palmer, and again, and he does get his shot away, and there's the improvised finish to make it 2. And it's a debut goal for Roman Burrell. And a goal to remember in every sense. On his first appearance in the national shirt. And he scores in some style. Two English-born players on target for Steve McClaren's Jamaica in England in the Unity Cup. Trinidad and Tobago will be frustrated that they didn't deal with the danger. They had a couple of opportunities to get it clear. Palmer was denied by Marvin Phillip, but Burrell certainly wasn't. Watched it carefully and finds the spectacular finish. Brutt on loan at Bradford City in Kilmarnock. He played for Falkirk in Scotland as well. And now a goal scorer at international level as Trinidad and Tobago try and respond straight away, and they do! How about that? Straight back in it, and it's a debut goal of his own for Isaiah Leacock. A rapid response from the Soca Warriors. Just what he wanted to see in the circumstances. And what a week it has been for Isaiah Leacock. League title winner last week, courtesy of his 16 goals for Defence Force. It's earned him a chance with the national team, and he's taken his chance here all right. Jamaica were maybe still celebrating their second, hadn't quite switched back on again, and they've been made to pay. Molino, who picked him out, looking cap tonight. Will he be required here? Rio Cardin stands over it for Trinidad and Tobago with an inviting sight of goal. So they try and get themselves back on terms from two behind. He's had a lot of time to... Here he comes then, Cardin's brilliant effort, so unlucky but in. And Trinidad and Tobago are back on terms. Kevin Molino following up to score. 2-2. The skipper scores for the Soca Warrior Molino for goal number 25 of his distinguished international career. It's an excellently struck free kick. It took the wall out of the equation despite the positioning of it. Charging forward, flipping it through, Cephas reaching it just ahead of the goalkeeper, and penalty given. He was a fraction late, Marvin Phillip there, and Ronaldo Cephas has won his second penalty of the game, which might ensure that a penalty shootout is not required after all. Real drama right at the end, midway through stoppage time. He did brilliantly to get on the end of it, to get there first. Well, slipped it through to him. Got in front of Justin Garcia. Marvin Phillip had to come. There was no margin for error as he flung himself at the feet of Ronaldo Cephas. And referee Barrett has pointed to the penalty spot for the second time in the game. Well, Phillip was beaten by a Panenka from Casey Palmer in the first half. Palmer long since substituted, so it's going to fall instead to Richard King, I think, here to maybe win the game. What they've done yet is score for Jamaica. It's cap number 23 for the centre-back tonight. He's the one that has the responsibility on his shoulders. Up against Marvin Phillip. Powerful penalty. King finds the top corner, and Jamaica surely have won it after all. Richard King from the spot. The Reggae Boys, the Kings of the Caribbean, scored earlier in this second half. But they are almost there. Richard King kept it. We've seen from Jamaica today. The Panenka in the first half. And then the power. The laces through it. Into the postage stamp. And Jamaica leader just try and hold it up here for as long as they can. And Jamaica have done it. Relief for the Reggae Boys at the end as they settle it from the spot in stoppage time. Steve McClaren gets the better of Dwight York. Trinidad and Tobago, who battled back from two behind to get themselves level, left heartbroken at the conclusion when Richard King stepped up from the spot.